Hello everyone. I'm going to transform this frustratingly dull kitchen knife into an incredibly sharp, precise cutting tool. It's frustrating when your trusty kitchen knife loses its edge, making every task a struggle. As you can see, this knife is incredibly dull. It can't even cut through a simple piece of paper cleanly, just tearing it. A truly sharp knife should glide through paper effortlessly, but this one is far from it. Now, let me bring over my cutting board. A stable surface is always essential for safe and effective knife work. To further illustrate just how dull this blade has become, I'll grab a potato, which should be easy to slice with a sharp knife. See how it just crushes the potato instead of slicing cleanly? The knife is barely making contact. It's practically tearing the potato, which is not what we want for smooth, even cuts. This really highlights the need for a good sharpening. So, how do we fix this? I've got two different stones here, with varying grit levels for different stages of sharpening. One side is coarser for initial shaping, and the other is finer for refining the edge. I'm placing the stones into this blue tray. It's important to soak sharpening stones in water before use. This lubricates the stone and prevents the pores from clogging with metal particles, creating a slurry that helps with sharpening. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. Now, I'll take out the coarser stone, which is rated at 240/800 grit. I'll place it on a non-slip mat to keep it steady during the sharpening process, ensuring safety and precision. Before I begin, I need a way to maintain a consistent angle while sharpening. This is crucial for a perfectly sharp edge. I'm going to use this simple PVC pipe as a DIY sharpening guide. First, I'll measure out about 11 centimeters on the pipe to mark my cutting point. I'll make a precise mark with a pen and then use my pipe cutters to get a clean cut. The idea here is to create a small angled guide that I can place on the knife spine. This will ensure my blade maintains the optimal sharpening angle on the stone, making the process much easier and more consistent. Now, using the angle grinder, I will carefully cut the tube so that I can thread the knife through. This ensures it fits snugly on the knife spine in preparation for sharpening. This groove is where the knife blade will rest, providing a consistent angle against the sharpening stone. Precision here is key for a truly effective guide. I'll place the knife and guide on the coarse 240 grit side of the stone. I'm gently pushing the blade across the stone, leading with the edge. This first stage is all about establishing the initial bevel and removing any significant nicks or damage. I'm using a spray bottle to periodically add water, which helps create a slurry that further aids in grinding and keeps the stone from loading up. This also prevents overheating the blade, which could damage its temper. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. Once I've established a burr along the entire edge on both sides, I'll flip the stone over to the 800 grit side. This stage refines the edge created by the coarser grit, making it smoother and sharper. I'm continuing to use the PVC guide to maintain that consistent angle, ensuring an even polished finish. I'm making sure to work the entire length of the blade, from heel to tip, using even pressure. The slurry is building up nicely, which is a good sign that the stone is doing its job. I'm repeating the strokes until I feel a finer burr forming along the edge. Now, it's time for the next level of refinement. I'm switching to the 2000 grit side of my other stone. This grit level is ideal for further smoothing out the edge, removing the finer scratches left by the 800 grit stone. Again, keeping the stone wet is crucial. I continue with consistent strokes, feeling for the increasingly subtle burr. Each pass removes more material, creating a more acute and polished edge. This methodical approach ensures that every part of the blade is sharpened evenly. Finally, for the ultimate sharpness, I'm moving to the 4000 grit side. This is where we achieve that mirror-polished, razor-sharp edge. The technique remains the same. Consistent strokes with light pressure, letting the fine grit do its work. This stage polishes the edge to an incredible level of sharpness. After countless passes on the various grits, our sharpening journey is almost complete. This simple tool has been invaluable in ensuring a consistent angle, which is the secret to a professional-grade sharpness. I'll quickly wipe down the blade. Let's test our newly sharpened knife. Watch as it effortlessly glides through this paper. No tearing, just clean, crisp cuts. It's like a hot knife through butter, showing the incredible difference a proper sharpening makes. And for the ultimate test, the potato. Remember how it struggled before? Now look at this. Perfectly thin, transparent slices with almost no effort at all. It's absolutely amazing how easily it cuts now. A testament to the power of consistent sharpening technique. My perfectly sharpened knife, ready for any culinary challenge. If you enjoyed this transformation and found these tips helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other sharpening challenges you faced. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.